Hey friends, this is Waylon, and I hope you've had a great day. Hope you've had a genuine day. Um, I wanted to talk about my favorite quote in the whole world. It's not a quote that I just find witty or a quote that I find, you know, like cute, but it's a quote that changed my life, that helped my life. It's a Buddhist quote. Okay, so share your favorite quote in the comments. I'll just talk about my favorite quote. Hopefully you'll learn something, get something that'll inspire you. This is for you. So let's jump right in. So the quote, without further ado, is by Pema Chodron, but it's relayed via Trungpa Rinpoche, her teacher, who is my parents' teacher. The quote is, if you can keep the sadness and pain of samsara, of suffering, of confusion, of pain, if you can keep the sadness and pain of samsara, of cyclical neurosis, basically, in your heart, if you can keep it without trying to suppress it, without rejecting it, if you can keep that in your heart, and at the same time, the vision and brilliance of the rising great eastern sun, of the morning sun rising in the east, which is symbolic of basic human goodness, of basic goodness in the whole universe. So if you can keep the sadness and pain of samsara in your heart, and at the same time the vision and brilliance of the great eastern sun, then the warrior, with an elephant mug no less, can make a proper cup of tea. So the meaning of that, to unpack it, and I unpacked it a bit, is if we don't have to avoid suffering, we can feel suffering, whether it's our own, and that's Maitri, having compassion for ourselves. My dog is just snoring right below me. I'll show the Facebook crowd. Where is he? There he is. So you don't have to suppress either your own suffering or others. We can actually be open. Trungpa Rinpoche said, the true warrior is brokenhearted her or his entire life. And that's an incredibly powerful notion. When I heard that, that seemed very intimidating. But it's not just that you're brokenhearted, because we don't necessarily want to wallow in our confusion, wallow in our sadness. We want to use that to be a benefit to others, because when I know that I've been hurt or that I have a broken heart, I can feel empathy for your genuine empathy, non-conceptual, non-thought empathy. I can really show up. I can listen for your broken heart or your sadness or your trauma. And that's not just a nice therapeutic thing, which it is, but it actually can transform the entire world. Empathy is called the most powerful emotion because it actually can heal and help our entire world. So you keep that sadness and pain of samsara in your heart, but at the same time, you have that countervailing, positive, beautiful tension, like in a great Beethoven or Mozart, or if you're into house or something, like this great tension of this brilliant, positive, wholesome, it's like sunshine and oatmeal and your coffee and your dog at your feet, and things are also beautiful and wonderful and fun and delightful and humorous. I already said beautiful, all that stuff. The way nature can work together. So you keep both. And why that changed my life as a young man growing up, I didn't know what to do with all my sadness, all of my confusion. I didn't know what to do with the world's suffering, and sometimes it seems evil. And the notion that I could keep it, that I didn't have to do anything with it, was powerful, that I could actually keep it right here. Leonard Cohen, I think, said it's through the cracks that the light gets in. So that feeling keeps us soft. It keeps us from being arrogant. And then having the vision and brilliance of the great eastern sun, there's a place for joy and for fun and for laughter and for beauty and for all that. So keeping those two together, and it's not just conceptual. We can practice